So guys, there is a gist. Do you guys know this rapper? This is a popular female US rapper, Young Ma. So let's watch. I have two videos of her to show you. Let's watch the first one. Guys, this is a musician called Young Ma, and this is a competition, a challenge. Alright, this challenge, they are giving her different wines, the original and the fake version of that wine, and she's able to tell with each one she tastes. She can tell the original one and the fake one, and they did it for so many different wines and she got all of them. Look at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She got everything. She didn't lose. So she has taken so much wine in her life that her taste buds can now tell fake verse, different types of wine. She was getting all of them. She's that good with wine. Right, the video is on YouTube. You can go and watch it. Now, based on following me, let's say you've been following me for the past 6 months only, right? Based on following me, do you think anything bad can come from this? I want to know my true fans. Before I tell you, I give you update, right? You see? Before I give you update, drop in the comment. Do you think anything bad can come from this? Or is it just a perfect good behavior? Okay, let's look at the next. How many of you remember this guy? Or girl? Or Shim? How many of you remember her? It's the same lady in that other video. Guess what's happening? Jaundice. Her liver done they pack up. You see how her eyes are? It's not filtered. This is the color. The white eyes have turned to yellow. Her skin is now yellow. These are the signs of jaundice. And swollen stomach. Swollen stomach, yellow skin, yellow eyes, yellow face, signs of jaundice. It's crazy. It is crazy. This thing took the life of one of my classmates back then. So, everything you are doing daily has consequences. Imagine being as a young lady, I think she's 32, right? 33. Young lady, you have taken so much wine, you can now tell differences. It has a consequence. Now she's rich, she's a rapper, she's a musician, she's rich, so she has the financial resources to rescue the situation. I think now she has done some significant recovery. She's now slimmer than what you can see here now, and she said it impacted her career. You know, there's no way she's gonna remain the same person again. She's not gonna be that young girl that we used to know again. So at the end of the day, who knows whether she did liver transplant, who knows how she was able to bounce back from the situation, you know. But I'm asking you, if this thing can happen to such a rich lady, what of you? Every day you're taking alcohol. You know they hear. You know they hear. If it's up now, can you afford a new liver? Do you know how much they sell liver? That you want to do liver transplant today. Do you know how much? And even if you're the richest person on earth, you will still not be able to afford to do it today. There's nothing like emergency transplant. They have to put you on a queue. And then they'll start looking for a matching liver. You understand? Sometimes the liver that will match will not even be in that country. They will have to import it from another country. If you know where they are importing this in at the airport, once they land at the airport, they have special runway that people will rush and pick that organ, put it in a vehicle and try to zoom off, speed off, fast clearance so that they will get to the hospital before the organ will die. Before they will now transplant it. That they have transplanted liver for you doesn't mean that you don't escape. No. They can transplant it and it can fail. Your body will reject, because it's not your body, right? It's coming from another person. Your body can reject it. And once your body rejects it, see graveyard. It happened to a musician in Nigeria. They transplanted. His wife donated, I think, kidney to him. They transplanted it successfully. He came back to Nigeria. The thing failed. His body rejected it. Baba sign out. A Nigerian musician. If you know the musician, type it in the comments. So at the end of the day, now that you still have your organs functioning, is the time to quit some of those things. Anything you're taking every day, always watch it. Whether it's something that will eventually damage your liver and kidney. Some of these diseases are alien to African culture. We don't have a name for some of these diseases, because the foods that our ancestors eat were herbal and medicinal. They weren't eating poisonous stuff. But now we can make wine out of what you don't know. All the wine she was tasting, if you ask her to describe what they used to make the wine, she can't tell any. You understand? The wine we used to take here is alcohol made from trees. If they ask you what they used to make the wine, you take the person to the tree. Say, look at the tree the wine came from. But now nobody knows what is in all these things. They will just package it, import it. You will just be down in it. Now, taking wine once in a while, maybe at somebody's birthday, special occasion, is manageable. It's not good, but it's manageable because there's science that proves that even taking one bottle per year is even as dangerous as any other thing. But you doing it as a habit, every weekend you go chill with the guys, you take wine, or every once or 1 or 2 days, one day you will just hear sudden news. Now, some people think that the first signs of liver failure is what do you call it? Yellow eyes, yellow skin. No, these are the later signs. First sign is that you can't quit alcohol. That's one of the first signs. Of course, there are other causes of liver failure. You get what I'm saying? Some can come from STD, in case you don't know, sexually transmitted disease. You know what I'm saying? But we're talking about the one from alcohol and some substances. Somebody will be on TikTok. The one I was watching yesterday, the guy's tongue was blue. Young boy like this. Guy, past 10 years. It's either you craze complete or you enter grave. Small boy, you never even know what you want to do with your life. They mix things, they put from out. One of the earliest signs of this thing is that you can't quit that thing you are taking. First sign that something is going to mess you up is you are not able to stop. It has taken control over you. It's like you are possessed. Second sign is that you can't do certain things without taking that thing. Like you can't go to the toilet without putting that thing in your mouth. You have reached what we call dependency level in addiction. Your body now depends on it as a trigger. You understand? Normally, if you eat food, the food will trigger you to go and use the bathroom. You understand? Or if you drink water, you go and use the bathroom. Your body knows that, okay, whenever new water is coming in, it has to empty the bladder. But it can get to a point where you can't do nothing unless you put something in your mouth. That's when you know that you are graveyarding small. It's a mad, badass graveyard move. You are graveyarding yourself small. Second sign is that the quantity that used to intoxicate you no longer intoxicates you. So let's say before, if you drink 1 bottle of beer, you are okay. You understand? You are a bit tipsy, but that's enough for you. Now you need 3, 4, 5 bottles before you can get that or more. It means your liver on the pack up. You're overloading your liver. Your liver is getting better at processing that thing, which is usually a bad sign, not a good sign. Some people can drink so much and they will not get intoxicated. One lady was boasting to me some years ago that she can take alcohol as much as possible. They move her again. I said, madam, you don't die, yo. She said, nah. I said, you don't die. It was like a prophecy. That thing no reach 8 months, that same year. She reached out to me and said, that thing I said was true, that she's in the hospital now. Leave her on the pack up. One more. See your life. You understand? So imagine being controlled by a substance. Try and put up a fight. Some people will always ask, what's the solution? How can I quit? The first one is to start taking less and less of it every day. In fact, some institutions, if you go there to handle such an addiction, they will take that thing you're addicted to, minimize it, and inject you. The injection they are giving is actually a percentage of what you're addicted to, and then gradually. So if you used to take 1 full bottle, alright, you can start mixing it with malt. You take 80% of the bottle, you add malt. After like a week or 2, you do 50% malt, 50% that, and after like another week or 2, till you can remove the alcohol completely. You can go without alcohol. You are now on malt. Malt is not alcoholic, but it's not safe. It's easier to quit malt. From malt, you can now switch to natural fruit juice. You understand? Like a juice made from mango, juice made from orange. Once you enter that stage, those ones are not 100% safe too. You understand? But they are far better than malt, or far better than soft drink, far better than alcohol. Now, once you are done with that, you can now quit. Those ones are not addictive. You can quit. So gradually. Another one is actually to go to hospital. Some of them have things that can guide you.